Hello guys, here is I have iPhone 13 Pro. This phone problem is not charging and also microphone is doesn't work. So I'm gonna show you how to fix this charging port and microphone. You can see we just plug in, it doesn't work, but only thing work wireless charger. But customer need to fix charging port, so we're gonna fix the charging port now. First we're gonna lifting up the screen. It's very hard to lifting up the screen, so you have to be careful. If it's break the screen, it's cost a lot of money to fix it. So you have to be careful to remove this screen. We're gonna push in this knife and add some alcohol on side. And with this tool, so you just lift it up and remove slowly. Yeah, we're gonna keep using alcohol and slowly lifting up. We're gonna slide it down with the finger and just push up. Yeah, we just separate the screen. Now you're gonna check, make sure we don't damage the screen. Touch everything is good. Yeah, touch is working. Now we're gonna remove this screen first. Thirteen Pro and 13 Pro Max are similar. So if you have any issue, same issue like microphone and charging port, we have to remove this whole flags, the charging port, and should be good. So we separate the screen. And here is the charging port connection, and here is the other connection. And we have to remove this battery and whole flags. So you have to change it. So keep watching and stay with me. And here is the microphone on new charging port. If his mic doesn't work when you call, people doesn't hear nothing, you have to change this flags too. We're gonna remove this charging port connection. Here is the charging port connection, and there is another connection. It's together comes with charging port. And now you're gonna remove this speaker. This is the loudspeaker. If you play music or ringtone, this is the loudspeaker. And here is the vibration. You're gonna remove this vibration. This is the vibration. And here is another microphone. There is a two microphone on the charging port. And we're gonna remove this all screw. So if you have charging port issue and microphone issue, you have to remove this whole flags. We're gonna separate the microphone, and there is two screw. You have to remove it. Now you're gonna remove this battery because charging port connection, charging port plastic is under the battery. We're gonna use some alcohol and just remove this glue tape. And this side also same thing, use some flags and remove this glue tape. And with the finger, this side also has a tape on right side, but it's not that hard. Just with finger just lifting up and nicely remove this battery. And now we're gonna remove this SIM card tray. We have to lift it up a little bit the motherboard, and on now we're gonna remove this camera. If you don't remove it, it also will be good, but I don't want to break any ribbon or nothing, and that's why we remove all connection. Now we're gonna remove this motherboard. I think we don't need to lift it up all the way motherboard. We just lift it up a little bit, and under the motherboard we just remove the charging port plugs. And here is another two screw. We have to remove it on the frame. Remove this plastic. You have to separate the charging port. So you remove all connection, all screw. Now you remove charging port. Here is the damaged charging port, and here is the new charging port. Remove this plastic. Now you're gonna install this charging port. Make sure it's on center. And then we're gonna install the screw. And there is one steel plate. We have to put it back on top of that. And this plexus goes on the motherboard. First we're gonna install two screw. Sorry, my camera doesn't show up, but you can see previously we removed two screw. So just put it back two screw there, and there is another screw. Total is on this side three screw. You have to put it back. And now we're gonna put it back all connection here, and this is the charging port connection. And there is the other connection. There's two connection in charging port, and put it back this plate. There is two screw. You have to put it back. Now you're gonna install this camera and put it back all the screw. We are done with the camera. Now you're gonna install back the vibration and install the screw. And here is two screw left. You should put it back on first time when you put the charging port, new charging port, but you guys can put it on first time when you install the charging port. And now you're gonna install the speaker. Now you're gonna install the battery. Add some extra tape. We don't want to put the connection now. First we're gonna check, make sure phone is charging or not. We're gonna install the screen now. Always put the screen first, then connect the battery. Reconnect the battery. Now you're gonna plug it on charge. This phone is turning on. Yes, this phone is charging. Plug it on again. Yeah, you can see it's 73% charge now. Now we're gonna put it back this two plate, top of the screen connection and top of the sensor connection. Now we're gonna put it back this screen. Put it back to bottom screw. Now you're gonna check microphone is working on now. Put the password. Yeah, you can see microphone is working. We kept on charged half an hour. Now you're gonna check again, make sure charge is going up. Yeah, it's now 92%. So that's all right now. Let me know how you guys like it, and thank you for watching.